Imagine standing at the starting line of a race. On one side, you see someone with an incredible natural gift. Maybe they've been running since they were a child, their stride smooth and effortless, their talent undeniable. On the other side, you see someone who doesn't have the same natural ability, but they've been working tirelessly for years, training day in and day out, building strength, determination, and resilience. Now, the question is, who's going to cross that finish line first? We often hear the saying, talent will take you far. But what if I told you that talent alone isn't enough? What if I told you that while talent might give you a head start, it's hard work, consistency, and dedication that will carry you through to the finish line? Today, I want to challenge that common belief and show you why hard work beats talent every time. Talent might open doors for you, but it's the grind, the perseverance, and the resilience that allows you to walk through those doors and keep walking. Talent may get you noticed, but it's hard work that earns you the respect, the growth, and the success you deserve. You see, the truth is, hard work doesn't just give you the results you want, it shapes who you are along the way. And that's what lasts. Talent, while valuable, is only the spark that ignites the fire. It's not the fire itself, nor is it the reason that fire will keep burning. You can be born with extraordinary abilities, whether it's in sports, arts, or intellect. But if you don't take the time to nurture that talent, it will fade just as quickly as it appeared. Talent, in its raw form, is simply potential. It gives you an edge at the beginning of your journey, yes, but it doesn't carry you through to success. Think about it, there are countless talented individuals who never achieve their potential. Why? Because they stop there, relying on what comes naturally to them. True success comes when you take that raw talent and turn it into something extraordinary through hard work. Without consistent effort, talent can plateau. You need to work hard to hone it, develop it, and continue learning, improving, and challenging yourself. Talent can only take you so far, but it's your dedication, passion, and work ethic that will take you beyond that initial starting line. Talent might get you noticed, but it's the relentless pursuit of excellence through hard work that will ensure your success in the long run. Hard work is more than just a tool for achieving success. It's a powerful way to build your character. When you commit yourself to working tirelessly toward a goal, develop qualities that are invaluable in every aspect of life. Hard work cultivates discipline, which is the ability to stay focused, committed, and driven even when challenges arise. It teaches resilience, the ability to bounce back from failure and not let setbacks dictate your future. Success is not always a smooth path. There will be obstacles, detours, and wormits when things don't go as planned. The only way to push through these moments is by building resilience. Hard work does just that. It trains you to keep going when the road gets tough. It builds your mental strength, your emotional fortitude, and your ability to persevere. Additionally, discipline is the foundation of good habits. Hard work teaches you how to prioritize your time, how to remain consistent, and how to stay dedicated to your goals even when it feels like progress is slow. When you work hard, you're not just working toward a result. You're developing the internal strength to handle anything life throws at you. Talent might make the path easier, but it's hard work that strengthens you from within. We live in a world that often celebrates natural talent, the brilliant flashes of greatness that appear unexpectedly and capture our attention. And while it's true that brilliance can be awe-inspiring, consistency is what ultimately wins the race. Talent may get you recognition in the short term, but it's the consistency of hard work that creates long-term success. Consider this: someone who works diligently day after day, putting in the time and effort to improve, will always outperform someone who only works sporadically, no matter how brilliant they are. Consistency is the magic ingredient that separates those who succeed from those who merely have moments of success. It's the person who shows up every day, who keeps pushing even when the results aren't immediately visible. Success is a marathon, not a sprint, and consistent effort over time will always outlast occasional brilliance. Consistency builds momentum. It leads to gradual, incremental progress which compounds over time. Those little steps you take every day, sometimes unnoticed, sometimes uncelebrated, add up to something far more powerful than one burst of talent. When talent fades or becomes inconsistent, hard work remains steady and dependable. It's the tortoise, not the hare, that wins in the long run. Success is not something that is handed to you on a silver platter. It is something that is earned through effort, sacrifice, and commitment. Hard work is the vehicle that drives you toward your goals. It's what ensures that you're prepared to meet opportunity when it knocks. And let's face it, opportunities don't come knocking just because you have talent. They come to those who have consistently worked to create their own opportunities. It's not enough to just be good at something. You have to show up day after day to keep improving. The process of earning success is not glamorous. It's the quiet hours of practice, the late nights, the small sacrifices that others might never see. And it's the ability to keep going even when the odds seem stacked against you. The world may offer a lot of rewards to those with talent, but it's those who are willing to put in the work, who are committed to their craft, that truly earn the life they want. Success doesn't owe anyone anything. It's a product of effort, persistence, and hard work. And the more you put in, the more you'll receive in return. In the end, it's the hard work that will sustain that success and ensure it's long-lasting. One of the most significant advantages of hard work is that it ensures growth. Talent may give you a head start, but without continual effort, that talent can plateau, stagnate, and even fade. People who rely solely on their natural abilities may achieve success at the outset, but without the commitment to push further, they risk becoming complacent. Hard work, on the other hand, is a constant cycle of improvement. It forces you to evaluate where you are, what you need to work on, and how you can continue to get better. Hard work ensures that you're always moving forward, always learning, and always evolving. That's what allows you to surpass your limitations and rise above the competition. The pursuit of excellence never stops when you're dedicated to hard work. Talent may give you a glimpse of what's possible, but hard work is the force that transforms that potential into something extraordinary. People who work hard know that there's always room to improve, always a new skill to learn, and always a better version of themselves to discover. Talent might give you a great start, but it's the work you put in that will allow you to truly excel. While talent might give you a glimpse into your potential, it's hard work that allows you to transform that potential into results. Think of it this way: talent is raw material. The powered work is the process of refining that material into something valuable. It's the hours you spend practicing, the willingness to face failure, the commitment to keep improving, and the humility to learn from others. Talent alone might open doors, but it's the hard work you put in behind the scenes that allows you to achieve greatness. Mastery doesn't come from being naturally gifted. It comes from consistent effort over time. It's the person who practices for hours every day, who dedicates themselves to their craft, who refines their skills until they've reached the highest level of excellence. That's what separates the truly great from those who rely solely on their talent. Hard work ensures that you don't just scrape by with the basics. You reach the highest levels of your potential. Talent gives you the spark. The hard work fuels the fire and turns that spark into something extraordinary. In a world that often idolizes talent, it's easy to overlook the value of showing up consistently. However, the truth is the world rewards those who show up day in and day out. It's the person who keeps pushing forward, who never gives up, who keeps putting in the effort even when the rewards seem far off. Talent may earn you attention, but it's hard work that earns you respect and trust. You have to keep showing up, in and when it feels like you're not making progress. The world respects people who are dependable, who put in the effort, and who demonstrate a willingness to do whatever it takes to reach their goals. It's easy to look at someone who is naturally gifted and assume they have it all. But what most people don't see is the effort and determination that go into maintaining that level of success. The world rewards those who are consistent, who are committed to their growth, and who are willing to put in the hard work regardless of how talented they are. Hard work opens doors that talent alone cannot. Talent is a gift, but perseverance is what allows you to break through barriers and seize opportunities. There are countless talented people who never see success because they gave up too soon or because they didn't have the grit to keep pushing through challenges. Perseverance is what gives you the ability to keep going when others quit. It's the willingness to stay committed to your goals, even when the odds seem stacked against you. Perseverance creates opportunities because it demonstrates your resilience and your commitment to success. People take notice of those who don't give up, who keep working toward their goals no matter how difficult the journey. Talent alone can only get you so far. But perseverance allows you to create new opportunities, to explore uncharted territory, and to overcome obstacles that might seem insurmountable. When you have the determination to keep going, you open up a world of possibilities that would otherwise remain out of reach. It's a sad but undeniable truth that many people who are naturally talented don't succeed in the long run. Why? Because they stop trying. They rely on their natural gifts, assuming that their potential alone will carry them to success. But that's not how life works. Talent will only take you so far, and when the competition catches up, when the person who works tirelessly every day starts to outpace you, that's when you realize that effort is what truly matters. Hard workers outlast the naturally gifted because they keep pushing forward, even when things get tough. They adapt, they improve, and they evolve, while those who rely solely on talent become complacent. Hard work is a powerful force because it doesn't give up. It doesn't rest on its laurels. It keeps striving, keeps moving, keeps improving. Talent fades, but effort endures. It's the person who puts in the time, the sweat, and the sacrifices, day after day, who will ultimately surpass those who coast on their innate abilities. There is something deeply fulfilling about the process of hard work. It's not just about the destination, but the journey you take to get there. Talent might give you a head start, but it's the work you put in along the way that gives you a sense of pride and satisfaction. The grind, the struggle, the perseverance. It's what shapes you into the person you're meant to be. True fulfillment doesn't come from a moment of brilliance or a quick success. It comes from knowing that you worked for what you achieved, that you earned it through your effort and dedication. Hard work is what allows you to look back and see how far you've come, to realize the depth of your growth and transformation. It's in the journey, not the destination, that you find the joy, satisfaction, and meaning that makes success truly rewarding. Talent may get you started, but hard work is what brings real fulfillment. As we close, I want you to remember this. Talent may give you a head start, but it's the relentless effort, the unwavering dedication, and the strength of your perseverance that will get you to the finish line. Talent is a spark, but hard work is the fire that will burn brightly, relentlessly, and continuously. The journey you take in mastering your craft, in pushing through the hard days, in staying committed even when the rewards seem distant, that is where the true power lies. Success is not reserved for the naturally gifted. It's earned by those who refuse to give up, who are willing to rise after each fall, who understand that greatness is built on the foundation of consistent effort. It's the hard workers, not the ones who rely solely on their talents, who outlast the rest. And in the end, it's not just about achieving success. It's about becoming the person you were meant to be, shaped by your commitment, your resilience, and your hard work. So the next time you face a challenge, don't count on your natural abilities alone. Instead, choose to work hard. Choose to show up day after day. Choose to keep pushing, even when it feels like the odds are against you. Because in the end, when the dust settles and the race is over, it will be the ones who put in the work who truly stand victorious. Hard work beats talent every single time. And that's a truth that will never change.